All right, welcome back to Black Mirror, you sons of
Wow,
bitches.
I know, it's been a very long time. It's like we're up to date now, Zach, right? Here we
Right
are, season 5,
here,
episode 3.
finally up to date. Yes.
No, yeah. Oh wait, no, there's 2 seasons of this that have come out now.
Yeah, it's like when we started this Black Mirror journey years ago. There were just 5 seasons, and that's
Mm,
I had seen all of them. That's what I had seen, and yeah, since then we've had now season 6 and 7 are out. Um,
yeah.
Episode 1 of season 5 we did on October 2023. I looked at this. October 2023. And then episode 2 we did November 2024. So now we're here August 2025 for the third in the trilogy this season here.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it is the one that we did talk about, or it had been mythologized
Yeah.
as Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too, as
Mhm.
kind of infamous episode, and I was
Yeah.
always upfront. This is the one thing I was upfront about, is that I always thought it was the worst episode of Black Mirror, and
Yeah.
that was my impression after watching it. We only watched it once, but so we reevaluate now for sure whether I was right with that.
All
But
right.
we're here. How you
We're
feeling to be
here.
back into Black Mirror?
Well, it's good to finally be able to watch this one too because yeah, this is the one I think probably the only one that I'd heard about really
Mm-hmm.
prior to doing this thing. So,
Yeah, and after this, once we move on to season 6, I'll be completely fresh too. So we'll
yeah.
we'll be both going in blind there, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
and yeah, so after this, we're also the same night. We've never done this before. We're gonna do a season review the same night. Usually,
Mm.
we give like at least a week to process, but to somehow balance three, like we've done this in Black Mirror's past, where you have 3 episodes of work that sometimes could be drastically different in quality, and you got to
Mm.
come down on a score out of 10 for that. So we'll see how it goes. All right.
We'll see how it goes.
But Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too. As always, you can click the link in the description to see the highlights of our reaction, and then come back afterwards for the discussion. All right.
Mm.
Well, I mean, you can't make up inventive lyrics. They took
Yeah,
some shit right from her brain, and it still wasn't that good.
yeah.
You can't make her a lyricist. She is what she
Do,
is.
do, do, do,
There you
do,
go, Rachel,
do,
Jack,
do,
and Ashley
do.
too.
Yeah, that wasn't Black Mirror. I don't know. It started off feeling a lot like Black Mirror, and then it turned into something entirely different towards the end.
Right, the setup was like we got something here. There's some sort of message going on, and like we were saying,
Mm.
it does reflect, like a lot of these Black Mirrors. There's already been enough time between them where we're already starting to reflect some of the things, in our technology, where it's like
Right.
having conversation with AI. It's like, where is this gonna go? Ultimately, that's not really the lesson of the episode, though. And
No.
it's just getting to all sorts of antics. These girls and Ashley too, and eventually Ashley too.
Right. 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 Exactly.
Yeah.
It's sort of like hard to even really like why. Just like there's so many questions that I have. It's just like so at the end it's supposed to be like oh it's the happy resolution because she's free. She
She's
can write
doing
the
what
kind
she
of music she
believes. You
wants.
can talk about
She,
how shitty her aunt is now.
right. But like it shows that like one of the would Jack maybe or is Rachel? I don't know. No, Jack. Jack is the
Jack.
blonde, right? She's like already kind of not like she's like kind of just there
Well, Jack
because
is
she's just
the one that was playing with her on stage. Jack.
right. Okay, so that she's not the blonde.
Yeah.
Jack is the one that's playing that, right? So yeah, Jack gets what she wants.
Hmm.
She gets the person to play with. The stuff with the mom, just like never. There's never anything really more that comes from that. They just kind of bring that up to make you feel bad for
Ever
them, I
since mom
guess, and
died, yeah.
then yeah.
But now this is
Um.
mom is. kind of music right here. She would approve of it. She loves that kind of music.
Right.
No.
But Rachel, not so much. I mean, Rachel didn't seem like she was really enjoying it that much. She was kind of there, and
she's like, I guess I'll have to get used to this.
Yeah, but like then it shows like the other patrons that are like running out, the like other little girls that used to love Ashley O, and now
they can't stay on board
like,
for Ashley fucking O.
Yeah, which is So what's the like what's that say? It's like, oh, she's not for them anymore. She's not for them anymore.
She's just like, yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Yeah, some people aren't gonna like what she really is. You know, she was always a product of her aunt Catherine.
Her aunt. That's right.
But what I'm confused by, why did Aunt Catherine say fuck it? And then
what?
And then cut the credits. I don't even get it. Like, it was supposed to like hit like, oh fuck it, and credits.
Yeah.
But like, what do you mean? Oh fuck it! Like you're about to go to jail?
Yeah. Like
fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck it.
Or I would have expected her to like start running at the cops or something.
Yeah. Like oh fuck it.
Like, yeah. Like maybe not. Like, yeah. Exactly. She like starts running at the cops threateningly.
Oh fuck it! Cut the credits where she's like, it's all resolved and. No, Rachel. No, right. It's Rachel fucking O.
Right. That jump didn't really make a whole
lot
of sense.
The whole thing in the end of this weird virtual concert where it culminated in this was just weird anyway. Like, how did this? Why is she now on? She's on the ground saying, "I don't want to die." Like, how did this come to be? I don't even understand how this progressed like this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of weird jumps around in terms of that sort of thing.
It's just so funny because you see in the beginning, it's like, okay, maybe it's not the same energy of original Black Mirror, but you can still see there's setup going on here. You could definitely go in some directions with this that could be compelling, and you could have dark turns and whatever, and even have like in the lyrics and stuff, you're gonna get what you fucking deserve, which I guess is what's reflected with the Aunt Catherine, but. Season 1 Black Mirror, like Catherine dies horribly, or is like her, or even other Black Mirror, like they would have her mind copied and tortured and shit. You know, she's just like, I guess she gets arrested. All right.
Yeah, or something, or it's like, yeah, we'll take you and we'll make a copy of you and we'll edit out all the horrible things about you too, or something. You know.
Yeah, like, that's the Black Mirror. Like, as if you cut to like Rachel's doing her thing, whatever, and then she looks over and it's like, Catherine too, what do you think? And she's like, I love it, I approve of what you're doing, some shit like that. And she's like in the corner as a little doll.
Right.
That's some shit right there. But even that wouldn't be very creative. We've already done this kind of thing, but it's like this is not even Black Mirror energy, and even the messaging, it's like ultimately just resolved like a normal little young adult action, little adventure movie.
Yeah. Well, it turns into that like halfway through, kind of.
Yeah. When suddenly it's like, wait, what are we doing? We got Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too. They're driving, and she's like, fuck it, and now they're doing this like they're posing as the pest control, and
getting away with it somehow.
Get away with it perfectly
because the adults are all
dumb.
Because all the adults are acting like Disney Channel buffoons.
It was funny how
the buffoons that the kids be able to trick.
Yeah.
No, what? No, that is just so. They should have been like shooting at them or something. You know, it's just like, no, get out of this house.
Catherine was definitely like comically evil villain in a way. First, when they're having that initial argument between her and Rachel when they're eating, and it's like it ends up just leading up to I get this epic reveal, or I'm gonna pull out that I read your diary and I saw that you skipped on all your medication and everything. It's like that was corny enough, but then we got when she's in a coma from that. Now she's like, extract the music. We're gonna make some banger albums.
she's like Kingdom Heartsing the music to the point where how they're like at some point she's just like, oh, can you like do all these things with the pitches and then do these things with the now gussy up the lyrics a little bit. I'm like, why are you going to all this effort to do this? You could just do this without all of it. I mean, I get that you pretend to do it for the camera, but then you're actually just writing, music.
Because clearly there's nothing remarkable about her lyrics, like that are like so groundbreaking, right? It's like literally it took them like 2 little dial switches to just get perfectly what they needed from this extracted garbage song of like, kill me in the basement, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna change this and then that, and it's just like perfect.
Yeah, then they change it around completely. They completely change all of it to the point where that's what I mean. Where it's like that, because you can do this right now. Suno.ai, you can make albums of music.
Yeah,
you just use AI. You can write your own lyrics and just say like, hey, I want you to make it sound like this, and it will generate it for you. I played around with it to do like goofy stuff for myself, just because it's funny. You can make funny stuff out of it. So it's fun as like a toy. I think it's very sinister when it comes to like actually using it as like as a device, but like as a commercial sort of device. It's fun as a toy more than anything else.
Black Mirror technology as we live and breathe, right there.
It kind of is. It kind of is like, and the I think that like it's so silly that it's like, oh, we still have to use what she's given us. And it's like, no, you don't. You could have said like, we can't use any of that. Quick, let's just use this new we just use this auto-generated filter it's like you don't even have to have her form at all anymore, because she's not writing anything that you like that. Just kind of is stupid. I don't know. It's like
over the top.
You get a Kingdom Hearts her memories out to turn them into music. It's very weird.
I mean, if nothing else, she's given her niece a lot of credit there. It's like we cannot replicate her unique ability to craft songs out of her dreams. Like we need that specific special thing that she's got going on. Like,
yeah.
But it's crazy, like, because this is just so unbelievable. We talk about some things in Black Mirror past where it's like White Bear, I think is a really good episode, but it's like would this really just people would be down with this, like this completely inhumane
right. Yeah.
Like with this, it's like her whole presentation is like she's like this thing is all, she's perfect and she can never get sick and you can live broadcast her nationwide in an instant. It's like, man, isn't this great? And meanwhile her niece is like in a coma, and you think no one's just gonna care that she just all smiles about this replacement that she crafted to be more perfect and easy to get what she wants out of, and no one suspected foul play at all. And then we got that nurse, that nurse clearly should have told somebody, right? That they got that room on lockdown over there to do some sinister shit in the hospital. At least word of mouth could get around, that'd do something.
I also thought it was extremely convenient that you could just plug they were able to, because their dad had a brain scan technology, were able to somehow plug Ashley 2 into it, and it would have her brain somehow, and you could just delete it with like one click.
It was so convoluted the way we got there, though. It's like, why did we have to go this whole route where he's a mouse trapper and he's got this whole weird mouse trapping invention, which is just a mouse with a taser on it.
Which is, what is the point of any of that? Like, what are you saying about pest control, Charlie? What are you saying about
it's a commentary on it.
That's what I want to know. It's a commentary on pest control, yeah. What are you saying, Charlie?
This guy,
Charlie would know Rent-A-Kill. Rent-A-Kill is the company that owns the company that I work for now. So they're British. So Charlie knows. He knows them. So.
It's like somehow we take that route to get to the way that they get the technology to find out that she's like a copy of actual Rachel.
Yeah. Or actual Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
very weird. Like, so I said this when I watched it the first time. It was like it felt like Disney Channel original movie
Oh,
energy.
extremely.
It was just
Extremely.
bizarre. It was bizarre that it's so different from every other Black Mirror episode. Literally every other Black Mirror episode, the good and the bad are like they all have a. There's like a consistent vibe to them. At
So
least there's like
I we'll get into ranking them in another video, but I'm pretty sure like Metalhead is down towards the the very bottom. I think for
we're gonna
both you and
rank.
I
We'll
think
rank
it might
this
be.
one at the end of this
Yeah,
video here.
we'll rank it. We'll rank it. But my point, my only point about that is that Metalhead feels like a Black Mirror episode,
Yeah,
and the
and it's
lowest
not
on
actually.
my
I
list.
don't think she's is actually that bad. It's lowest on mine
Yeah,
too. I think,
yeah,
but that's not inherently a bad episode either.
right.
Even
I
like
think that like
every Black Mirror episode from the top to the bottom have the elements that make up what a Black
right,
Mirror episode is, at least. And this
right, or
one's
they have at least the right vibe for it, I
mm-hmm,
guess. Like even something that has a more positive sort of outcome, USS Callister, or San Junipero.
mm-hmm.
Ones that have like ultimately like a more positive outlook towards the end. They fit in still in the same categories as something like Shut Up and Dance, which is one of something that like is one of the darkest pieces of TV that I think I've ever watched. like
Yeah,
not the that's overstating it a little bit, but that is a very dark episode. And I think that like yeah, this all of them feel like they fit in this idea of Black Mirror, and this really just
yeah.
the first maybe like half, it's slow and like it's kind of plotting and it's kind of aimless and it doesn't really feel. It almost could go into Black Mirror territory, and then it just goes for a hard right somewhere else. It just completely changes
Mm.
course.
And
So
Metalhead still is an outlier in that there's not really a clear messaging in that. Like I don't really know what you're
yeah,
supposed to take away from that. It's just kind of like we look at this cool like
yeah,
post-apocalyptic world where there's robot
yeah.
dogs, but it's like
It,
obviously like
well, it might.
where robot dogs are running the world is bad. That's
I
but
I think maybe some of it is just like drone or automated technology with warfare is a dangerous prospect. Maybe
yeah.
like there's maybe some element of that in there. I think you can go back and watch the episode we talked about it. I haven't watched refresh it in a
Yeah.
while, but I feel like that might be something kind of what was going for with that episode. But like with this one, it's just like you know, kids being taken advantage of, and when they grow up by the music industry, are like they're like drones that they're piloting, and they control all their imaging and everything, and you should just let them go off and do their own thing.
Yeah.
And it's like Miley Cyrus was able to go off and do her own thing, and you know she's kind of had her ups and downs after doing that, because it's tough out there for
Yeah.
kids
She's doing good
becoming
now.
artists.
She's doing good now, but
She's doing good now.
it
She's doing
seems
good
that's
now.
what I was saying in the episode. It seems like that's like a parallel here,
Yeah,
and maybe why she would have done an episode like this because she could like relate to it in
yeah,
some way.
maybe,
You
yeah,
know, growing up, and it's like so similar. Even the vibe was like you're gonna be Hannah Montana, this other character that's not
right.
you, and obviously the lyrics might not reflect how she's actually feeling. And then we're
Hmm.
gonna have a switch where you become Miley Cyrus, and even after
Right,
that, then she has different shifts into what she really wants to sing about.
right.
But how do you feel about Miley Cyrus in this episode?
I I liked her performance with the aunt. I liked that scene a lot. I also liked her just like the sort of emo times.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely despised the robot performance. I hated that. I hated everything about that. We're like, haha, now we're turning it on to it's the vulgar robot
Mm-hmm.
now. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't funny. Yeah, like it's trying to
It's
be
like,
cute.
whoa,
It's trying to be kind of
and even like
cute and
really
funny,
on
but
the nose, straight up had the girls being like, wait, this isn't her. This isn't how she talks. She
yeah.
says stuff like, believe in yourself and I love everybody. It's like, no, this is how I talk. I'm a normal person just like you. Do
Yeah.
we want to rank it? So we have our. I remember in the last episode, I looked back at what we were saying. And we were saying we would try to do a tier list after this episode at some point.
Right.
Definitely gonna do a tier list at some point, just so we can like sort of really reevaluate and everything, put in a concrete tier list rather than just a long ranking. But I did go ahead, for convenience sake, put our lists on Letterboxd because it's just neater. And I mean, rewatching this only reaffirmed that I think it's number 23 out of 23.
Oh yeah, I would. I definitely. That's where I'd put it.
Yeah.
It's such a strange beast. I mean, like, to me, it was like I said, when I was watching it, I was kind of like, maybe some of the hate's overblown. I was like, I can kind of see if this could veer off into maybe being kind of annoying territory if there's something weird happens. But I was not expecting it to go in the weird, it went the direction I thought of where it could be going that makes it like annoying or stupid is if it, I don't know, if it almost tried to like spin, like talking to AI technology, talking to these AI things can actually be a positive thing for you because of whatever. Like it could do some like weird, like almost positive messaging with that, which I think would be kind of messed up. That's kind of where I was expecting it to go. But instead, it wouldn't complete. It didn't even touch that conversation. It went like a completely different direction.
Yeah. But even with the positive messaging, Black Mirror can do that in an ironic way also.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Because it's like, even the end of some of the great episodes, like 15 Million Merits, like the resolution is that guy is just an entertainer doing his whole like impassioned speech. He's just doing it as part of the system again, you know?
Right.
So it's like, you just, sometimes episodes just end like that.
Be Right Back has kind of like one of those weird, kind of twistedly,
like, where it's like we realize all the bad stuff, and it's like she finally gets over it, right? No.
Yeah.
Not really, but
yeah.
But you can still take the right lesson away from it, even if the character didn't, you know?
Right.
And so, like, because looking at this ranking, it's not even close to me. I think Metalhead is way better than that. All the episodes I have at the bottom, like my bottom 5 are going up, is Metalhead, Waldo Moment, Archangel, Men Against Fire, and Bandersnatch. I think they all have
I'm the exact same.
way more redeemable
exact same on that.
Qualities there, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. And Bandersnatch is something, by the way, since the last time we recorded, you can't even experience Bandersnatch anymore. It's kind of it's a timepiece now, which is kind of fascinating.
So in that way, it's kind of unfortunate we weren't able to do like a reaction to it, just for how it operates. So that would have been kind of cool to have that immortalized. I'll have to have a visual to make it clear for everybody our ranking rather than rattle it off. It's because it would be good for them to see before we get to a tier list.
Would be good, yeah.
But yeah, I think we don't have to go through all of them now, just because it's easy to say this is at the bottom. There's not really much debate there, so it's at the bottom of both our rankings. We will do a tier list at some point. I don't know if we do it before the next 2 seasons or not. You know, because my whole thing was, I was like, when I was first thinking about doing a tier list, I was like, it would be nice to be fully caught up and then do them. But it's just getting to the point where the list is getting longer and longer. So when we're on the video rattling them off, it can be just a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Should we do it now awkwardly with 2 seasons out, or should we wait till we finish them all at this point? I don't know. Let's see.
I haven't heard if they've announced another season or not.
Right.
I think they may.
Probably.
I think they might be. They probably have. If it continues to be popular and I haven't really heard a whole lot of reaction about the
Yeah.
most recent 2 seasons. I think I heard someone say that they watched one episode and they didn't really like it very much, but I don't even know if that was for season 6 or 7. So
I think there's like, yeah, I don't know any specifics. I'll see like,
yeah,
because some of the people I follow on Letterboxd do track it on there. I've never tracked like shows like, because for some reason Letterboxd specifically has mini series that you can track, and then Black Mirror it'll let you track the individual episodes, I guess, because they're all kind of like cinematic separate things in nature. But
yeah.
so I've seen a couple, and they're like, they seem to be relatively received well. I mean, people are still on board with the Black Mirror, and it's like, obviously if it kept going in this direction, I don't think they would be. So I have to
Yeah,
imagine you got at least somewhat of a return to form in there.
right. I was gonna say it is sort of telling that they did take a significant break after this.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like it felt like the series might just be done. So
Yeah, that was the thing when I used to watch Black Mirror. I thought it was toast for a while, because also for a while they had this little contractual thing going on where like they were really trying to lock down a deal with Netflix, and it didn't seem like it was going to be secured. But then eventually, I guess, worked it out. But yeah, Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2.
yeah,
Hopefully that stays the bottom forever.
I hope so as well.
And
we don't need a sequel to that one. I'll tell you that.
Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2.
3. Ashley 2. I mean, here's the thing: if you were going to do a sequel to that, you would need to actually make it like a Black Mirror episode.
Imagine it's complete
Then I might
redemption. It's a redemption arc for Ashley too.
It's
like
a redemption.
it completely saves the concept in a traditional Black Mirror. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so
yeah,
coming up next, we'll have a season 5 review. Real soon, not too long after this, a day or two, and then right now it's just whenever we feel it and can fit into our schedules when we do Black Mirror. So hopefully it won't be a year between each episode now. It would be nice to get more regular again. So if we could get fully caught up, would be cool. But we'll see. We'll see
what happens.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed and like the video. Leave us a comment letting us know your thoughts. Is it just misunderstood?
Yeah, if you're a defender of this episode, love to hear why.
Would not.
Or I don't know if there are defenders of it. I'm sure there's some people out there that like this episode. I remember sure there's got to be.
At some point, I want to check out rankings that people have done, because I've seen people do rankings of the episodes. But obviously, now that there's 2 whole seasons, it's hard to really do that without spoiling stuff. So, like, once we're caught up, that would be cool to look at. Because I remember seeing early on when there were only 5 seasons out, some weird rankings. I'm like, man, this is weird. Like, somehow Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2 is not at the bottom. It's like 5 or 6 up from the bottom, or some weird stuff. So that'll be something to look at when we're caught up.
I was going to say, because I do remember, actually, now that you mention it, they do actually have this. They typically mention it in
Wikipedia.
Yeah, on Wikipedia, yeah. Some people 9th. Somebody as 9th.
9th, that's crazy.
9th. Yeah. Is 14th, 15th, 17th, 18th, 18th, 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, all of those are too high, except for the 23rd. And 22nd, I guess. Yeah.
Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2 was the 4th least pessimistic episode of the show.
I guess so.
It would be Hang the DJ.
Yeah, it's San
Junipero. What else?
Let me pull up that ranking again, see what we got.
Ranked by overall dread. That's really funny. Yeah, Hang the DJ is top of that list. San Junipero is next. And there's probably one from later seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. It was from later seasons. I didn't catch it. I just saw it was in a later season.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna explore further. I do wanna.
And now we can go completely fresh perspectives on all of them. All right, and if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out our review of Soul? All right.
That's a much better movie than this was an episode.
Yeah. Much
Still
better
think about that movie a lot.
Yeah. And all right, that's it. Take care.
All right.